Okay, welcome to this video. It's Subnut, and now you can watch as I subnut inefficiently. Oxygen. Oxygen. But no, thank you for still watching this stuff. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. I know it can be frustrating. I understand that I play in a frustrating manner to some extent, because also you're not in control of the game, and it's easy to see things that I may miss. But if you still made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying this. Is it as good? So far, no. But I'll tell you what. I'm just happy there's no, I didn't have to reset my save, because it looked like it was going in that direction. Also, I learned a couple things from John and otherwise. One, well, good news is I'm not sniffly anymore. You can highlight interactables, which I'm not going to do, but if I needed to, I could. And you could do PDA pause, which I'm not going to do either, but I know that these things exist now, which is great.
Power restored. All primary
And,
systems online.
see, I'm kind of a dump ass in the sense that I had the scanner room going, not realizing that that would, use a little bit too much power. Also, I'm missing an oxygen tank upgrade, which I'm gonna try to go get today. And I'm also aware that you can suck the air bladder. I am now aware of this. How? Replenish oxygen. You get one. You get one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now that is interesting. That is interesting indeed. How do I miss these things? I don't know how I miss these things. I really don't. It's a mystery of my life. But again, if, even though I'm not streaming, on some level, this is probably always how I've been. Where I just miss stuff in video games. I'm pretty sure this is just me. This is a me problem. Yeah. Add it to the pile. I didn't, that's... The bladderfish aren't exactly the best. You want to turn them into water. The bladderfish. I'll tell you what, if this game ends up being somewhat disappointing in different ways for reasons I've heard, at the very least, it's more Subnautica gameplay and I get to build a cool base. Maybe I'll even organize at some point. Maybe. So I've got 3 lead. There's a tactic I'm aware of now where you do drop your shit when you die. You do. But in order to find it, what you want to do is you want to have a beacon on you. Kevin Beacon. Copper and titanium. Let's build one. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have, just in case. I mean, and also, if you think about it, it's really good to have a beacon anyway. Stuff. I'm gonna call it stuff. I think having a beacon on hand is a phenomenal idea. So we'll go with that. But we need some materials here to power the thing. Now, I've heard some talk. I've heard some talk that my base isn't in a good location. I disagree. I'm bordering on 3 biomes, and there's jellyfish. I think that's a fantastic location. But I don't really know for certain. Maybe I am missing something, you know? Fecalefficiency.cock. Okay. Let's take a look and see what kind of stuff we can build here. Laser cutter would be nice, because there's a ship. So we got, laser cutter diamond, battery, titanium, crystalline sulfur. Alright. Got it. Let's do it. What? What? 2 diamonds? Battlefield 6 trailer dropped. And it was not embarrassing. And it looks like Battlefield. And I'm not even a huge Battlefield purist. I don't really, you know, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I just play it from time to time. I skipped a couple Battlefields, though. So... Will I play Battlefield new? Whatever, 21, 2049, 8, what is it called? It looks good from its theming perspective, and the trailer was good because it was cut very well. And in that sense, cool. Yeah. So maybe I'll pick it up. Wouldn't mind. I'm gonna make an exterior grow bed. I'm also gonna do the observatory. Yep, I'm gonna do it. But I also need to figure out, how to recharge power cells. Jukebox would be fun, too. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here. A little Depeche Mode phase again. Watched a little documentary about them. I had no idea how much of a pop band they were. Like, to the point where when they tried to do serious work, people shit on them. It's a good thing I didn't make an album like Blood Bagel. But, I don't know. I think Depeche Mode really did a great job at transitioning into a more serious band, better than many. I'll give them a lot of credit. But I mean, it also took Dave Garn, I think is how you say his name, and, you know, Martin Gore. That's his name, the guitarist. It took some pretty heavy shit for them to get to that point. It wasn't exactly, a pleasure cruise. Well, sea monkey fella, right? No? I guess that's just for fishies. Alright. Also, while I think Violator is an amazing album, I don't think every song... Like, I think the second half is pretty strong, and I think, you know, Personal Jesus and everything is great. There's a couple ones in there that are a little boring for me. I know maybe that's a little sacrilege. I think it's an incredible album, and I'm going back to it pretty frequently, but a couple skippy songs. Still great. And the one after that too, Songs of Faith and Devotion, I skip a little bit around. But I think they still work for me on a spiritual level. I don't know what that means, but... So... how do I get to Jelly Central? Like this. Need more glass. Well, I want to get that enlarged. Oh, Jesus. What the hell are you doing down there, sea monkey?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I want to get the O2 thing. I think I know where it is. I saw where it was, generally. So I'm going to try to get the better O2 tank. I'll do that now. Soon, sea truck upgrades. So yeah, sea truck upgrades would be marvelous. But I'm gonna need some of this stuff too for, you know, glass. But these little bastards here, getting to replenish your oxygen underwater without, you know, having to go back to your vehicle. Without having to do that can lead to a false sense of security. I've noticed. And then before you know it, you're running out of O2. But yeah, I need some new power cells. Whoa! Jesus. I'm gonna give you the hot knife if you keep this up. The spicy knife, the spicy keychain. Also, the music I found out was done by Ben Prunty, who did FTL and Into the Breaches soundtrack. So I've been enjoying the music. I didn't know it was his work, and I fucking love those soundtracks. sometimes, like, whenever I've booted up FTL, where I haven't in a while, one of the primary motivations is to hear the soundtrack again. Do you have a game? Leave a comment. Leave a comment below if you yourself have a game that you like to boot up because of the soundtrack. For me, it's several. Most of the Final Fantasy games that I replay, Chrono Trigger, of course, Chrono Cross especially. I mean, for a myriad of other reasons, but those reasons as well. Soundtrack reasons. But here's one, Symphony of the Night. Game's pretty easy. Especially if you get lucky with the drops. And I've played through it so many times. But yet, for me, even thinking about it just now, like the soundtrack, I'm like, you know what? I like that Symphony of the Night game. Maybe I should boot that up. The only thing I can say about this oxygen tank, based on what I had seen of it, was that I think it was in one of these. It was in one of those canisters. So I'm just looking for one of those. I have to build the storage module for the sea truck. I should have done that before this, but I forgot it existed. I went, I fed the geese again, the baby geese. They're very nice, and the ducks too. Isn't there a lyric in the Blur song Park Life about how the dude likes to feed the animals? He's like, it gives me an enormous sense of well-being. Something like that. Watch your pork life, mate. Sea truck fabricator module. Okay, this is where I got the diamonds earlier. And, wait, did I have... I think I have the sea truck fabricator module. Indeed. No, this doesn't appear to be the location of the O2 tank. I just know there was the twisty things. A good video I watched about how Coldplay sucks now. Not like we need a confirmation about, but like how they went from... I'll just be completely candid about this. I really enjoyed Coldplay's first album, second album, third album, and Viva La Vida. Those four albums, there's a little shit in there, but those albums have some good songs. Just good pop rock-ish stuff. Not really that rocky, but it has its moments. Viva La Vida being the most interesting of the albums, but I think the second one being the best overall. When Ghost Stories came out, Milo Xyloto, that album is kind of trash. I kind of hate it. And then I listened to Ghost Stories and I heard Chris Martin just whining. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And that was the last time I ever listened to Coldplay, aside from like Life in Technicolor 2, which is a good song. That said, the reason I bring up Coldplay is because I've been listening to Oasis a little bit again. Talk about listening to bands that people would give you shit for listening to, right? And, I unabashedly think Oasis's first two albums are still some of my favorite rock albums of that kind. Don't give a shit. Good songs. Loud guitars. Just Liam's vocals sometimes, you know, put me off, but that's, you know, in a perfect world, the singer would always be your number one choice, which would be Noel. But yeah, some good songs in there still, listening to those first two albums, and throughout their career they had a couple other, like for me, Don't Believe the Truth is the name of the album. It's a good one. I don't think they ever really put out a terrible album, but just boring, and like my lack of interest in them kind of continued throughout the years, but you know, still some decent stuff. It's the problem with Oasis is Wonderwall. Really? It's Wonderwall. The other problem with Oasis is the brothers arguing. I bet you're loving this conversation, people who have never heard an Oasis song. They're like, okay, Vin, we get it. Can you find the oxygen tank? You gotta understand, though, those songs, especially Champagne Supernova, it's just as I was getting into rock music, and they were really good. And I didn't really know that the brothers were, like, twats. And instead, I just kind of enjoyed the music, and it was pretty fucking good. So that's my my two of my guilty pleasures: early Coldplay and most Oasis. Also, I get that there's an alien beacon, but I can't find the O2, the tank. So. Well, at some point I will pause and I will look up the location, because apparently, as people have told me, it's very hidden. It's in a very obscure location. Like, not even obscure, just annoying. Like, just hard to find. Which I guess that would be obscure, yeah. So, whatever. Payback for all the times they stole my shit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Yeah, inventory management. Be lazy now to create more work for yourself later. That's the name of the game. Vinny, the name of the game is Subnautica. I want a little more glass. Just so I can build that one last compartment. One quartz. Fuck. Singular quartz streamer. What? What the fuck? Oh, the brine wing. Of course. Can't pick that one up.
Oxygen.
I forgot. That's a very small amount of oxygen, but...
Oxygen.
Hey, it helps.
Oxygen.
All right. So, I guess now that I have the moon pool, I can upgrade the thing. Advanced fabricator for modification of survival equipment. Wasn't there an upgrade station that you could build? Am I losing my brain? Well, there's the modification station. Brain lost. Plasteel ingot. Well, we can build this, the plasteel ingot. Okay, I need 2 lithium for that. One, 2. Titanium. Okay, so now, plasteel. Depth upgrade. Mark 1. And let's take a look real quick at the power cell. It's 2 battery plus silicone rubber. I mean, I'm just gonna make another. There is a mod that allows you to build stuff from your inventory, which I might install. I know it ruins some of the immersion, maybe for, I don't know, for someone out there, but I'm probably gonna get that because going back and forth between inventories is getting a little bit old. Well, the thing needs a power cell. This is computer chip, titanium, diamond, lead. Computer chip... Table coral, gold, copper wire. Got gold. There's copper wire. Table coral. Computer chip. Titanium, diamond, lead. Alright, there we go. It's time for the spicy knife. Something just crashed. Sea truck depth upgrades. There's the, thermo knife. Goodbye, batteries. Build another battery, why not? What other things do I have access to? The still suit, synthetic fibers, aerogel. Okay. Charge your battery, okay. But that knife is real fucking spicy. $300 meters. I'm also going to be looking for that crashed ship again. Now I have laser. With laser, I can get in there. I'm not looking for it just yet, though. Still need to... I want to build my little observation deck.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Really? My, how the oxygen goes quick when you're having fun.
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's the beginnings of a beautiful aquarium. So, glass. Where's the enameled glass? Didn't I have some of those? Gonna need to rewind the footage. Seriously, didn't I have enameled glass? Did I not? What? I'm very confused, because I don't think I used the enamel glass. I think I just used the regular-ass glass. Oh, I used it on the fucking tank. God damn it. I need just a little bit more glass then. Oxygen. It's like, what? Hold up, I just got to the water.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Could always go up through the moon pool, too. How did this happen? I need lithium to build the thing, to make it strong. Fuck.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm just gonna do that for now. Gonna need lithium, so I can build better reinforcements, then I can get my lead back. I completely forgot about reinforcements. I think, yeah, the big room is suffering. Still? How much of this base got fucked up?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Pro Subnautica player. Vincent von Vines. I still hear, the stuff. Like, it sounds like things are still fucked up. Alright. I need the lead for the enameled glass. Okay. Oh, the top room, which there's no access to whatsoever. It's really... I mean, I could just do that when I get back. I need lithium and lead. Well, lithium, then I can get my lead back. Let's see if I can even find it. I remember it being kind of near... It was on the floor. It was pretty... It was pretty, easily accessible. I just don't remember where. Maybe by the volcano? Think... Oh. Oh boy. This biome looks familiar. Yep. May as well re-up while I'm here. Can I not pick that up? I want to plant that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
I need
remaining.
that big oxygen tank really bad because this is just... The entire playthrough is just warning. Will Robinson, danger, Will Robinson, no oxygen. Anyone get that reference? That's a cool reference. And yes, I'm old enough to remember Lost in Space, the original. In the sense that they played reruns of it when I was a kid. What's that? You want lead? No. Have silver instead. Which technically, you know... Why did I eat that? I meant to drop it. I was gonna say, technically, you'd want silver over lead any day. But in the world of Subnut... They should make a game called Subnautica, so I can call it Subnut. Subnautica. Clarity 1. That's the name of the base. So then I could call it Subnut Clarity. Again, you don't always get the feel that you're in a frigid environment. A lot of times I just feel like I'm playing Subnautica 1. Also, I've learned that this is the same planet. I mean, it would make sense, it's same life forms and everything, I just wasn't sure. I like that wacky little fish. Just gonna look for a couple more lithium. I'll drop some titanium. Oh, what's that? Diamond? Yeah, I don't need that. Let's just drop this diamond so I can pick up some lithium.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Did you know that there's, on movie productions, there's someone whose position is the DP? Did you know that? It's the director of penetration. No, it's the director of photography. Did you know that, Mr. Torrance? Did you know that? Why am I saying this? I don't know. Just been watching stuff about movies. It's pretty vague. I once knew a person, not personally, but this is someone who
30 seconds of
whose existence I was made aware of, who claimed that they didn't like movies. That movies were lame. You have to wonder, because it's across the internet, so you don't know someone's just, like, saying a thing, or maybe you don't know how, you know, how with it they are, like, if they're just messing around, or if it's a serious statement, right? But they said they just straight up don't like movies. Like, all movies? Like, the entire art form? That's like me saying I don't like art. Like, I don't like looking at art. That was, to me, it sent me down a fucking, truthfully, it kind of sent me into a spiral. I was like, they don't like movies. Wait a minute, what is that? What does that really even mean? Like, how does that work? Like, movies? Like no movie? None? Movies? Maybe its movies are just too long. I think the 90-minute standard for movies was simply because people, the attention span, it was like that was the right amount of time between an hour and a half or 2 hours before they had to go to the bathroom. Meanwhile, I can sit and rewatch Lord of the Rings extended editions in one go. That's not true. I'd usually when I do my watch sessions of Lord of the Rings, I usually truthfully, I usually divide them into the 2-hour segments, because each DVD, you know, the Blu-rays now, but each one had like 2-hour chunks, and it stopped at the exact right time. So that was a really... that's a good way to do that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Still? Scanner room.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Well, that was kind of a nightmare. Also, could we have a worse place for these ladders?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
No, like seriously, I need the ladders to block even more of the doorway.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That sounded like a wet sport. Okay, now I'm gonna find that. Yeah, it's here. Oh, I can't deconstruct that. Well, that's gonna annoy the piss out of me. Good thing I can't see it. Really can't deconstruct that? What's it's in? Huh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I gotta find that tank. Wouldn't mind finding some more water, too.
Warning.
Oh
30
my
seconds of oxygen
god.
remaining.
Oh no. No more 30 seconds of oxygen, please.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Must eat. Okay, try not to eat rotten food this time. Oh, I guess you can do that. Oops, whoa. Oh god, creature egg too! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so I've decided that this is a bad idea. Inventory full? Inventory full? It will be a better idea here, because then I can place a ladder. Like, in a better place. This will be where the, aquarium will eventually go, the fish tank. Weirdly enough, even though a lot of this stuff is just slow, and, you know, you just have to spend your time making the materials, I kinda like it. What I don't like is running out of lead. That's annoying as fuck. It's weird that it made that noise. Yeah, I definitely don't like running out of lead. It's kind of cool. Now there are multiple ways to access the moon pool. Okay, Need another reinforcement now. I guess I'll just make this the reinforcement room. Okay. Base will be good for a while. Still need some lead and enameled glass and all that fun stuff. So many tasks. Hard to remember. There's the power... Yeah, the power cell. The damn power cell. I think it was Pilot's last known location. So I'm gonna head over there. Get some materials along the way. And then I'm gonna go into that ship. Actually, you know what? O2 tank. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Yeah, I'm back. So it looks like it's pretty much right where I thought it was, kind of. Kind of. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment. I think I know where it is now. Okay, so it's these wacky things. These? Search along here. Because it looks like, from what I've just seen in the video, should be right here. Well, there's that platform. It's not that one. Been to that platform 100,000 times. Is this really this much of a challenge to find this one thing? I think it's me. It's probably just me. Don't worry about it. Pretty sure I got these, but let's just take a quick look. Yeah, I got that stuff. I mean, it even shows you the location of where everything is. Like, meaning, in relation to the beacons. The video was like...
Warning.
very user-friendly, and I still can't find this thing. I wonder if I'm in the wrong biome. I mean, I don't know if there's multiples of biome that look the same. Could just be blinding this. Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I've synced it several times. Maybe it was moved to a new location. And this is outdated information from a month ago. I don't know. Tell you what, ain't there. Please hold. Forgot to unpause. I just moved a half-inch, don't worry. 128. 140. I think it was 128 away from this, but that would place it in a different set of like scumminess. Why do I go these places without my sea truck? You ever wonder that? Well, it looks like this is also the type of area where this could be. I mean, this is the starting area-ish. Ishtar. Let's 128. This is very silly. Hang on. Was it truly 128 away? $228. And it should just be here. Sure is here. It's not. And this is a really early area, because there's a Sea Glide fragment over there, so... Like, if this is where it's that again. Fuck you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Please hold. Yes, please hold one more time, thank you. Now, I'm just gonna compare the distances, because, clearly I am not able to find this on my own, at all. So it's... Okay, so 228 away from the cargo. The crash. 228 away from that. 439 away from Alien. 347 away from Delta. This has got to be it. It has to be here.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves.
Found it.
I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he likes to be called. Ugh, I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
That, like, genuinely took forever. Oh, I found a window! Oh my god, finally the window!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Mental.
Oxygen.
My baby's got the bends. Oh no. I'm thinking I want to go back and make the oxygen tank, but I also want to finish my damn room. So I need lead.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's more efficient to just search for the lead, but this is a little bit... This is not the most powerful of devices. So we're just gonna do this again for a bit.
Warning.
It's lead.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
I had to figure out what would be the more efficient thing to do. And in my mind, the most efficient way to handle that was to just breathe the emergency oxygen. I think it worked out. Okay, back to base. Just have to weigh the pros and cons immediately. Alright. So we're gonna get that wacky upgrade.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where's the wacky upgrade? I know that was, I think that fish was kind of rotten. It's alright. A little rotten fish never hurt anybody. Sure, it'll kill you a little bit, but whatever. Glass times 2, silver ore. and standard O2. I am so happy to get this. That is so good. 90 seconds of oxygen. Scrumdiddlyumptious, as Willy Wonka would say. Remind me never to say that again. "'Cause I've got a golden ticket." No, you don't, Grandpa Joe. That's your grandson's golden ticket. "I've got a golden ticket." Grandpa Joe, did your voice just crack? Aren't you like 85 years old? Grandpa Joe pretends to be paralyzed until Willy Wonka gets the golden ticket, and then Grandpa Joe springs right up, and he's like, "Hey, Charlie. You know I can move around, right, Charlie?" "Gee, Grandpa. You've been faking this whole time?" "No, no, Charlie, it is the power of love. My love for you and chocolate that has revitalized me, Charlie." Gee, that sounds a little stupid, Grandpa. What else don't we know about you, Grandpa? I've been totally honest. Grandpa, one time you said you were gonna store... You were gonna steal some chocolate bars and put them in your prison wallet if it meant you would get the golden ticket. What did you mean by that, Grandpa? Nothing, Charlie. Are you even my grandpa? Alright, listen here, you little shit. I'm with Slugworth.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Turn this thing into water real quick. Synthetic fibers, aerogel, copper wire. Gel sack and ruby. Can't believe it, I did it. I finally finished my damn observatory. Well, this is the base's current final form, for now. The only thing I might do is add another entrance or two, but I'm not sure when or where. Titanium fiber mesh. I'm gonna add a bed to it. I did this in original Subnautica, put a bed in an observation room because it just seems cool. Jellyfish, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Get a card. Joshua, I still need to learn the layout of this house, says Grandpa Seth. The two villain grandpas. Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka and Grandpa Seth from Troll 2. Grandpa Seth conjuring Molotov cocktails to give to children so they can... So that what's his name? Joshua can throw the Molotov cocktails at the trolls. The goblins. There are no trolls in Troll 2. I wonder how many times some of you have had to hear me say that there are no trolls in Troll 2. Dozen? Dozen and a half dozen? Just a fender bender. It happened to me. I was kind of recently. Let me not start two sentences at the same time. That happens. You have to slow down. And if you're in your car, you should slow the fuck down too, because there was something really dumb that happened. Really dumb. Which is, I was at a red light, and dude behind me bumps into me at a friggin' red light. And then, like, I checked the rear view mirror and like, you know, playing it cool. Like it never even happened. It's like, oh, you know what you did. Come on. It wasn't like any damage, or it wasn't like, you know, a jostle enough to even... It was alarming, but it wasn't anything like serious. It's just, like, how do you hit into someone in a red light? How do you not pay that much attention? The one time I actually did do something like that, I knocked into the back of somebody on the Verrazano Bridge during a horrendous rainstorm, and I try not to, like, follow too close behind people because you need time to fucking react. But in this case, other cars were being annoying to me, so I was, like, maybe a little too close to the person in front of me, and then by the time they put their brakes, they pumped their brakes, I was like, okay, I have to come to a stop here. And truthfully, it just wasn't enough. Plus the slippery It was the slippery road. And yeah, and so I just kind of love tapped the car in front of me. This was that situation, except I was at a red light and it wasn't raining out. I think you should have to retake a driver's test every 3 years. Like, every 3 years, someone should check on you and be like, listen, you're behind the wheel of a weapon. Of a large automobile! Like, you are literally driving a weapon. Be careful. Okay. There we go. Get through there, get through there. Hope this thing has enough power to open the doors. Power cell. That's a good find. Parallel processing unit fragment. Huh. Don't know what that is. Locked door. Metal salvage. Nutrient. Sometimes when I'm hungry, I too eat nutrient. It tastes like compacted every cereal. Minus the marshmallows. I like these cool, weird vents. I didn't fill up fully. Ah! Just need to find that last parallel power thing, whatever it is. It's locked doors. I wonder. All right. Well, here's another sealed door. Thank God for 90 seconds of oxygen. I've been here. I think I was here the first time I was here. Which... maybe a little redundant, that sentence, but it made sense to me. Nutrient. Do neutrinos contain nutrients?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
How the fuck do I get up there and in there? That seems like a place to be. Door access, perhaps. Though I have not the slightest idea on how to make those crusty old rusty doors work. Hang on.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stefanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stefanos. How to describe Stefanos?
I'm sorry, who are these people?
By far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him away.
I know who
before, but
Stefanos is
he
now.
always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius,
Falafels?
that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but... remember, reactor rod, I mean... How many Rontgen? 3.6? Not great, not too bad, not that bad. Not too great, whatever the quote is, you know what it is. Chernobyl show. Having played the original game, I still don't remember a lot of what these things are, if they were in the original game. I have no memory of this place. Frodo, all we can do is make the best of what time has been given to us. Thanks for the advice, Gandalf. You're welcome, Frodo. Also, apply preparation H 3 times a day. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Like, I still need to find that last thing, I think. Whatever it is. I don't even know what it is, but I need it, because it was shown to me, and therefore I must need it. You know how video games is. So then this exits. Fuck. It's like, do I try to find a way to turn the doors on? That's the best theory I've got, even though I have no idea how to do that. Do I hack into a fabricator and make a falafel? Wonder how many times I passed that.
I can only do repairs in spurts. It's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they're all going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades.
Wessels.
The woman never sits down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
All right. Circles. Yeah, get lost. Go in circles. Yeah. Get lost, go in circles. Yeah.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Locked. Locked door. Locked door. Locked door. Back to the big room. Okay, I'm trying to trace, like, here's one. You know, there was one over there before. I'm trying to take a mental note of where these things were and project, you know, where they might be next. But it's not working. I can't tell if I'm just dumb or if this is just really obscurely hidden. At least there's forever oxygen here. I mean, it would stand to reason that there would be 3 of the same thing in one area, so that you can, you know, get the blueprint. They wouldn't give you 2 and then be like, oh, the next one is in another crashed ship. That would not make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Been there 100 times. Been in here 100 times. All right. Life forms. Please hold. Parallel processing unit. Alright, please hold. Oh. Okay. So it's not here. It's another part of the ship entirely that broke off from the main ship. Aquarium module. I don't know, for the record, I don't really know where this other ship is, or the other half of it. Just hoping to get lucky like the Legend of the Phoenix. I think there it is.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
Jesus. Imagine, though. Imagine. Imagine what? I don't know. Imagine. Would it be here? Could be. See, I got confused because I saw doors that said locked, and I was like, oh, maybe there's a way to unlock them. Mm-mm. Jukebox disc. very meditative game.
Now I just need to build the test override module, and I can disable that satellite tower.
All right.
Oxygen.
Might want some of these. There's a couple things you can build with them. Oh, really? That this quickly? Good thing I had the beacon. Fuck, man. Titanium. Metal Savage. It's a Metal Savage. Docking module fragment. Okay. Gonna need that. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get used to having more oxygen. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll be fine for a while. Nope. Just a second. Okay, so I want to find that docking module. I think maybe the docking module means I can upgrade this thing to the point where I can get storage. Storage would be great. Storage would be really good. More alien tech. More just alien stuff, period. This thing is weird. Fossil excavator. An ion cube. What can I replace? A crust of bread. No, I need that crust of bread. I'll leave the ion cube. I don't need that.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, got that. This could look really good. This could be awesome. That was kind of awesome.
New creature discovered.
Alright, gonna head back. And the copper wires are all well and good, but truthfully you can kind of easily build them. And I'm gonna need more titanium.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, well that was productive and pretty cool. It seems like there's even more stuff down there too. Gotta go this way. West. Lots of west. James Cameron does what James Cameron does, because James Cameron is James Cameron. This really is just James Cameron simulator. I know I'm not reading all the stuff. You know, it's laziness. I'll just call it what it is. It's me being lazy. But there's also another aspect of it too. Which is one of the things I like about this game and this style of game is kind of creating your own adventure in your mind. That's why Metroid doesn't work as well with story, in my opinion. I mean, story, yes. Overt story with, you know, people explaining their motivations and, let's say, less time alone on the planet and more time learning about your previous commander, for example, or, you know, how Ridley was conceived, or how Mother Brain gives great brain. These are all things that I don't need to know in a Metroid game, because Super Metroid works precisely because you get a little story in the beginning, you piece the rest together on your adventure, it's not too complex, and then you get the rest of the story at the end, and it's a gut punch too, and it works really well. But you begin to make your own associations, and that's a 2D game. Subnut 1 also had, well, it had the silent protagonist, but it had story, it had stuff that you could read along the way, and you could learn more about the planet. It was all really good lore. And especially the ending, I remember being interested. There was some good stuff at the end. But I guess, when I play a game where you're on an alien world and there's just these big open areas and, you know, that sense of isolation is very present, your imagination starts to kind of run away with you a little bit. And you're able to escape a little. And then when someone tells you what's going on, or the character specifically tells you how they feel, not always, but sometimes that can take you out of it. But hey, that's just my opinion. Still good stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, that's how you recharge the batteries, right? Like this. Is it? I'm not really sure. I don't know if that recharges the batteries. Might make a fabricator in there too. But for now, just do this. Here's some titanium. Some ingot. There we go. Very good. Uh-oh. Storage. Gonna need some better storage in a bit. But let's see what I can make since I'm here. We got window. Parallel processing unit. So that's story related. Afterburner upgrade. I really need that. Really, really need that. Then we have the, sea truck docking module. Which just confuses me. What is that? Can I not build the thing? Fluffy with a bit of a kick. Okay. Make another locker here. And another one here. It's not perfect. Good enough. Good enough. It really... I'm such a lazy fuck that I won't organize this shit properly. Okay. Yeah, the power cells have regenerated. Okay, good, but I still don't know how to upgrade. Let's see. Large room partition. Vehicle upgrade console. Wow, I feel like a douchebag. Very good. How did I not see that? Computer chip. Computer! Copper wire, titanium, computer chip. Okay, so copper wire. I just brought back a bunch of copper wire. Or maybe I got rid of it all. There we go. Titanium times 3. 2, 3. And computer chip. Sometimes I really just don't see these things, man. Table coral sample times 2 and gold. I don't think I have any table coral at the moment. I do. That's good, because I absolutely did not want to have to, go back. Need copper wire again. Though at some point I'm gonna have to do that anyway. And get a bunch of table coral and just stockpile it. Where does this go? Oh, right, okay. Do a green, dark green stripe. Name. Name. The, the sea turtle. If you have a better name, let me know. You know, just post in the comments and I'll be told. But, for now, that'll be fine, the sea turtle. So, okay, so you can do that with that. Docked, fully charged. It's the modules, but that doesn't help me. Oh, I probably have to go to the fucking... the thing, right? I'm gonna have to go to the thing. Alright, hang on a minute. I want to take a look Okay, I got a little ways to go, but I think this might be what I have to do. From what I understand, the sea truck is modular, so you can add stuff to it. And I would imagine what you would do is build at the fucking mobile vehicle bay. And I'm gonna bring that over to my base. At least that's the plan. Okay, so there it is. It's still there. Do I have anything else of value here at all? I have some quartz. Creature egg. Some rotten stuff. Alright, good. That's nice. More quartz. Sure. Fuck it, free quartz, right? It's exactly what I thought. Okay, now how do I pilot this thing? I guess you don't pilot it. Maybe you just grab it. Mobile vehicle bay inventory full. No. Alright. Get some food on the way. Alright, I'm not going to be making this a 3-hour one. Also, I hope everyone's enjoying the premieres. Again, I know it's different. I know no streamer interaction. Except for you, Bob. I see you in chat. I read all of your messages from the past. But aside from Bob Tendo, this is how I'd rather do things for a while. The summer is good to have more time. And, pre-recording a couple things a week. And then taking some time off. As you've heard me say 100 times, and you don't have to post comments about it. I appreciate the sentiment. You can just keep the comments about the games and stuff. But truthfully, it has been really good. And I appreciate anyone's patience. I've never been the most exciting and over-the-top YouTube/stream person. Sure, I have my moments, but I like some chill stuff. And if you're okay with that, then that's good. That's how I like to do my stuff. And also, too, you know, I'm growing and changing as a person. I think it's probably a little bit unrealistic to expect me to be the same person for 11 years, you know. I've already had lots of change in my life. And that will, you know, that will continue, of course. I just don't want to play Undertale, that's all. I hope people realize that I didn't actually play Undertale or Persona. Like, you picked up on that not being real, right? Because that's still something people have questioned. It's like, you know, Vin, what did you think of Undertale? It's like, I loved it. I loved it. aquarium, docking, storage, and fabricator. I guess we'll just try to get all of them if possible. I don't know if I'll have them. Well, looks like I need lead, so... That's not happening. Lead times 3. Wiring kit. Enameled glass. Where to find lead Subnautica below 0? Oh God, no!
Nothing rhymes with Liberty Mutual.
No!
Feels weird.
Marvel commercials now? What?
Legacy of that shit.
I already watched just your bird show with the shield. I'm just looking here to see. It's just a dude showing me Galena outcrop. That's really all it is. Great. I've got 1 lead. I mean... I don't really think I have much of a choice. I really just need... I just need to go get more lead. Unless there's a better location, but that dude seemed pretty convinced. I also need the afterburner upgrade. So that's a problem. Is the docking process is going to be a little annoying in that moon pool. Oops. But yeah, I wonder, is this lead? Like, is everyone having problems finding lead? Where am I going? Where have I gone? What am I doing? I'm just gonna do the usual. It might be boring, but goddammit, I'm upgrading the sea truck today. I need to see the upgrade. I wonder if I got all the Galena here. Titanium. That's like opening a pack of Pokemon cards and getting a coughing. I didn't even see that. Just blended right in. I mean, I guess I could just do a quick visual scan. You know, just try to find it by sight. I mean, that's if I'm in an area I haven't already cleaned out all the outcroppings. Searching. Sorry, there is no more lead left in the game.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, you're getting the spicy knife. It's fucking too fast for the spicy knife.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, no offense to this game or its music, and I love the music. Hang on, hear me out. This area reminds me a little bit of when Jar Jar leads the Jedi to the underwater Gunga Kingdom. I mean, to be fair,
Warning. 30 seconds
that
of
movie
oxygen
pretty much has a
remaining.
lock on underwater leading the characters to the underwater city scenes.
Oxygen.
Oh, fuck.
Oxygen.
Remember, revenge doesn't really do anything. I got revenge on that shark, and while I was busy doing that, my own life passed me by. I've watched a lot of episodes of Star Trek, and that was the lesson in a good chunk of them. Can we have a conversation about the word wholesome? And how it's a little bit presumptuous and a little dumb. Like, the word itself has lost a lot of value for me because everything just becomes wholesome. But, like, as a human, you know, who's capable of flaws and mistakes, it's a weird thing when people describe you as wholesome. And that's not how I would describe myself. I never really have. I try to do some good things in life, and I try to focus more on the good things and try to improve as a person. The older I get, and the more I learn, and the more I go through life, and, you know, try to get through some of the bullshit that I let stick with me from many years ago. My own, you know, my own stuff. We all got our own stuff. But I think it's a little weird when people prescribe the wholesome meter onto people. Like, oh, that person's very wholesome. It's like, well, a lot of people get diarrhea. Is that wholesome?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I mean, I just had a wholesome shit the other day. Truthfully, it was really wholesome. Sorry if I sound bitter about all this, about the wholesomeness, but I think it's just a bizarre thing I've noticed happen to a lot of people over the past several years. Just based purely on, like, assumptions and projection. And thus, the expectations are set for you, as a wholesome person, to continue being wholesome. This fucking shark is gonna get shanked in the fuck hole with this hot knife. There we go. Well, that was a wholesome shark kill. Anyway, thanks for coming to my whose talk is it again? Who had the talk? My Tim talk. Also, there's a lot of artists that have created amazing things that I still love. But then you learn, like, the artists... Like, again, I mentioned Oasis before. Oasis... You know, they have some good songs. They haven't, like, improved my life that much, but they're good. Like, there's some good songs in their catalog. I would not want to get a beer with Liam Gallagher. Maybe Noel. But Liam? Hell no. But that doesn't really change that I like some of the dude's songs. And I think that's just fine. Because there's a lot that it brought to my life. I mean, Roger Waters is kind of an asshole. Was kind of, I don't know if he still is. I mean, there's still drama with him and Gilmore in regards to the Animals box set that they're gonna release with, like, new remixes and, you know, other stuff. And Roger is kind of still being very picky about how he's portrayed and what he contributed to the band. And, you know, he's saying David Gilmour is saying that he did more than he actually did in an attempt of revisionist history. Maybe. I don't know, they're both kind of being cantankerous and petty about it, when truthfully they were only ever really that great together. So... My point being, I don't really particularly care for a lot of Roger Waters and his, you know, his opinions or his actions or some of the stories I've read about him as a frontman. But I still appreciate the music, and you have to imagine maybe a dude like that didn't stay the same way forever. You know, I've been reading a lot about these guys, and a lot of my favorite rock and roll stars, and yeah, I mean, Bowie changed a lot. Bowie went from a confused, like, drug-addled, occult practicing fucking weirdo who was addicted to cocaine and bell peppers to marrying Iman and having a son, a daughter, having a relatively normal life and being a pretty chill person. I can respect that, but you know, still don't know the dude. So am I gonna say his life was all that wholesome later on? No, because David Bowie got diarrhea like the rest of us.
Oxygen.
I think that's the part of hero worship that I needed to kind of come to terms with. Especially in regards to the Beatles and stuff. But also in regards to Kurt Cobain, who I had some revelations about later on in life. Dude was my hero growing up because his music was so good, and I liked the way he didn't really compromise his songs, and you know, he seemed like a dude that valued integrity of the music and his own art over anything else. Yet he still really wanted to be famous. Kurt Cobain, make no mistake, for as much as he may have portrayed himself as the tortured artist, which he was, and fame sucked for the guy, but he wanted to be famous by all accounts. Like, he put the effort into it. And I think his music was amazing, and I think he expressed he was able to create these amazing, catchy songs and still have them mean a lot to a lot of people, myself especially. And his singing voice was amazing too. I love his scream, but he's still a person, you know. And the older I got, the more I turned away from him. And then I kind of, you know, I make fun of him with the Nurburner. But the truth is, I really still do appreciate, and maybe even appreciate him more as a human being in some ways, disregarding the hero worship. Now, I'm not telling you, the audience of Vinesauce, this for any specific reason. Indeed not. But rather as a point of conversation and my own thoughts and feelings about various things. If there's one thing I wish was around this base, it was those air bladders, the bladderfish, because I can't find the module. I mean, I guess I have to progress the story, but I want to do the upgrades as well, so I can progress the story a little more efficiently. But, like, I need fucking water, and the base just does not... I don't have the water, thing yet. Kind of blows. It's like, where is that damn thing? I'm gonna wholesomely fry up an air bladder and drink its goo for sustenance. That and the word stan. Like, I see corporate accounts tweeting out, you know, forget about it. June is all about, hello my fellow LGBT members, we wish for you to buy our products. So here's a rainbow. Like, genuinely, fuck off. I get what they're doing. You know, I don't have any real... my opinion probably is irrelevant about that, but regardless, it's just, like, very apparent. It's very transparent. I mean... And then you get to the people where it's like, you have these accounts, and people are like, we stand for the Queen. It's like, yo, do you know what that word kind of means?
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I know. I should. I'm getting a little salty. The salt is building up. I need some water to balance it out. I do genuinely hope everyone has a happy and safe Pride. I do. But I'm not gonna, you know, the selling of the product part of it is really fucking transparent. And then using the word stan on the corporate Twitter accounts, I just find it very weird and out of touch, and oh, God. That word needs to stop.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I get that it has become just a meme and people are like, oh, we stand for this, we, you know, whatever. But the sentiment behind it is quite sickening, you know, as someone who has also kind of gone through... I've, you know, over the years, you do this for a decade. I may not be the most popular person on the internet, but you do this for a decade. You get some bizarre circumstances, and you get to see some stuff that makes you very, very uncomfortable. And not trying to paint myself in a better light, but I will say it has most certainly affected my temperament and my mood and my depression to the point where it's just better for me as a person to step away, you know, from a lot of this and to keep further back, because the root of the word stan is actually quite a horrifying thing. So yeah. I don't know how Subnautica turned into deep conversation, but I hope it's okay. I try not to get too deep because truthfully it's not really... I don't really want to. I mean, it's kind of... A lot of this is just my business and how I feel about things, and I don't like to bring this to what I do with the video game streaming and video stuff because it's not really relevant. I mean, some would say it is, but go do your own streams. Go do your own videos, you know? I'll do the things the way I want to do them, and I like to keep things mostly about games and just chill stuff because life is short, you die, life is hard, and why dwell when that's not what we play video games for as much, right? You know, if I wanted to dwell, I'd be writing Redvox songs for a new album that is going very well, you know? But if you, you know, if this didn't completely turn you off to my commentary, then that's great. I don't think it'll be too frequent. Okay. Well, I think I have enough lead. Back to the game, back to the bones. I think I have enough lead to do what I need to do here. So I'm going to try to actually, if possible, maybe make all of them. I don't know. Enameled glass, enameled glass. Okay. Now that's, is that plasteel ingot or is that regular? Titanium. Yeah, it's plasteel. Oh, I have enough titanium for all this. Plasteel is lithium times 2. Okay. So I need 4 of those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think that's just right. Plasteel. Then I need some computer shit too. Table coral, gold, copper wire. Silver ore, silver ore. Okay. Okay, one more lithium. Okay. Wiring kit. Wiring kit. Wiring kit. Table coral, gold, copper wire. Coral, gold, copper wire. So that's, where did I put my damn table coral? I did return with a bunch of it. I'm pretty sure I returned with like a ton of it. Did I imagine this scenario? Did I use the table coral? It appears to be missing. It seems like I don't have it now. That's quite interesting. Where the fuck? Locker. Oh, it's in here. I was opening the wrong thing. Advanced wiring, so I'm gonna need another computer chip too. So gold, copper wire again. Okay. My God. Trust me. Manage your inventory. Gonna need another wiring kit as well. Alright, so that means computer chips, so then advanced wiring kit. Just need gold and then we get the advanced wiring kit. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna look into that mod, like I said, for next time. I feel like that will be a wise thing to do. It's gonna figure out how to attach the modules now.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
Oh. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna construct this in deeper water. Okay? Okay. Okay, the inventory is full. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mm-hmm. Really the most I need to do now is just, I just want to build this thing. Remember when I said this wasn't going to go 3 hours? We're approaching the 3-hour mark. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a truck. It's a sea truck. How do you attach them?
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
No. No. Okay. And there we go, one more. I guess now we just bring the sea turret and connect. I hope. This thing's gonna be long, isn't it? Guess that's not how you do that. Guess that is how you do that. There's got to be an easier way to do this, though. I mean... You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing here now? I have to just, like, get lucky and back into it properly? Is there not, like, a third-person view? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's the thing. You have to actually activate it. Oh. This is very silly. Oh my god. It's very silly. I'm probably doing this wrong, so I mean, you know, you can laugh at me and you can tell me how I did this wrong. That's fine. I mean, hell, at this point, I hope there's... I hope I'm doing this wrong. Oh. I hadn't saved the game the whole time, but it looks like now my sea truck is sea fucked. Well, there's a lot of storage. There's definitely a lot of storage. Of course, the problem is I'm now stuck here. And I have no way of knowing how to disconnect. I say as I disconnect modules. So what, they're just stuck up there now? That's cool. Alright, good, good, good. Nice game, nice game. Nice game. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to get that light again. Come on, it's a truck. Haul. You use your haul powers. You fuck. How does this happen? Every time I want to finish a Subnautica stream, something like this happens. What the fuck? Trying to think of a way I could do this. Okay. Subnautica below zero, sea truck stuck on land. Only me. Only me. Apparently a console command. Warp forward 5, maybe. Or ghosts. Let's see. Alright, let's see if this works. How do you enable console in this game? Just open a web page. Let's see. Spawn a new one and destroy the old one. That's not helping. Enable console command Subnautica below 0. F1. Please hold. You know what? I'm just gonna unpause during this so you can see how stupid my method is. Come on. Ah. Oops. Enter C truck. Okay, well, okay, if the back module is destroyed, I can deal with that. Did it disconnect? What the hell? What? Alright, well, the aquarium module needs to be rebuilt. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, well, okay. It's not the ideal scenario, but I got most of it back. So I'll just take the L and I'll rebuild the aquarium one. How fucking lame was that, though? What I had to do was enable the console. And then, yeah, I had to basically enable the console and spawn a propulsion cannon and use a jellyfish. Also, these things were actually pretty weak. That's why they were blowing up so easily. I guess me bumping into them 100 times... Maybe there's a better way. If anyone knows a better way to connect modules, please let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna have to rebuild the aquarium module, which is fine. I just need some more enameled glass and a little bit more titanium. Fine, I can deal with that. But yeah, that's there's a better method. It's a cool concept, like the modular truck. I guess you kind of have to disconnect this in order to get this in your base. I don't know how much I like this. The concept is cool, though. This item I should not have. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna swim. My eyes are closed. My eyes are closed. Tab. Drop. Whatever. If I see it again, I won't pick it up, but it's, you know, for all intents and purposes, it's gone. I'm also going to disable console. So, okay. That's enough sub-yacht. And that's exactly what this is. This was a sub-yacht. A lot of this video was me yachting underwater, so... Well, I hope someone enjoyed this. Thank you for watching Subnautica, and have a good evening, day, or night. And see you next time. More story, maybe. And I'll actually try to figure out the sea truck more properly. Okay, goodbye.